Hello, everyone. My name is Katan. I'm the founder of BoujeezSteps.com, and I'm here with the lovely Kenitra. Welcome, Kenitra. Um, I can't hear you right now, but it might just be my device. So we're gonna keep on going, and then I'll check it on YouTube to see that it's playing properly. But what I wanted to say was, Kenitra is going to be going live to show off some beautiful shoes. She has this amazing promotion going on right now that if you spend $65 or more, she's actually going to hand select 2 anklets, and she's going to have those shipped to you from Bling with Shell, another amazing verified jewelry business that's listed in our Boss Babe blog directory. Now, the other feature or promotion that she has going on right now is that if you purchase any pair of shoes on her boutique right now, this week, you're going to receive a free, she has 2 options. The first one is a pack of foot detox items. So these are the foot detox that you put on the back of your foot when you're going to sleep or when you're laying down, and then it's supposed to take all the impurities. And then the second thing that she's going to be giving away or gifting for free, if you want that instead, is going to be a foot mask. So you guys know those comfy foot masks you slide your feet into, you let them sit, soak in all the moisture, you take them out, and then they're all baby soft, and then you rub it in. Yes, that's what she's going to be gifting you if you decide to shop with her this week. So Kenitra, let me pop up on YouTube and make sure that I can hear you properly. And then from there, I'll let you take it away so I can transition to my next room. Hold on. Okay, say something for me. Let's test it out. Okay, say something for me. Let's test it out. Okay, say something again. Okay, say something for me. Test it out. Okay, say something again. Okay, say something for me. Okay, I can hear you. You said happy birthday, but for some reason it sounds muzzled or muffled. Is there any chance that it has like a something attached to the audio? Is there any chance that it has like a something attached to the audio? Is there any chance that it has like a something attached to the audio? Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. Happy Monday. We're just going live right now, getting ready to show off some shoes from BoujeezSteps. And we might have oh yes, I can hear you. Yay! I'm sorry, y'all. We've been struggling. Technology has been kicking our butt today. And we are just fighting the fight and making it through. So yes, I can hear you properly. I'm just sending a quick link to everybody so that they can join us in this room, because we're actually going to host our motivation room in the same room. We're going to do a 2-in-1. So let me just send out that link for anyone that wants to join us. Okay, Kenitra, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being a verified member of our directory, providing women's fashion, women's footwear. I know you have your special promo, so anyone that shops with Kenitra this week is going to be getting a free pair of foot masks that you can slide your feet into, or you can choose, yes, you can choose the pack of foot detox packs that you put on the back of your foot and you let it detox. So it's up to you. But let's go ahead and start. Hello from Russia. Thank you for joining. Thank you.
Hi.
I need to learn some Russian so I can say hello back. And you know, we gotta keep it fresh over here. Thanks for joining, Mateo. I appreciate you. So Kenitra, please take it away. What products do you have for us?
So yes, thanks for having me on. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great Monday so far. So today we are starting off with this leopard print heel. This is the satin ballerina style, and it has this the cute heel, which is 3 inches. It has this detail of the ribbon that you can tie around the ankle or leg, which is really, really cute. And I love leopard. So this shoe is going for $45 in sizes 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then also, like Katan said earlier, you have an option where you can choose the detox foot pad or the foot mask, where you can put that on your feet. So this is the first shoe of the day. The next shoe that we have is this red Mule Clear, and this shoe is actually on sale. So the sale price for this shoe is $20. This is only one size, so this is only a 7.5 that we have. So this one is also if you want to choose the detox or the foot mask, it's listed on the website. This next shoe that we have is another leopard. It's another print, leopard print, and this one is one only that is remaining, and it is a size 7. And this one is $20. And this one has the cute, I wouldn't say kitten heel, but this one is under 3 inches, is 2 inches. It has the cute detail of the actual strap on the ankle strap, the strap across the toe. This one, size 7 for $20 for today. And the next shoe that we have, it is this cute leather, I would say camel brown. So it has the leather and the straps are really, really cute. The detail. And this heel is, I love this heel. It's a different, unique heel. This size is a size 7, $20. For this shoe, you would need to size up. So if you are a size 7, I would say 7.5, only because it is tight. If you have a wide foot, possibly you would need to size up, but this is the only size I have. If you have a narrow foot, it will work because it's so tight in the here. So this one is $20 and size 7. This next shoe that I have, this one is the cute rose gold kitten heel. I love, love, love rose gold. It's just something about that rose gold color. So this is a size 6. Only one left in this style. This one is $20 as well. And also you can choose the detox foot pad or the foot mask. And then I'm going to show two same styles, but two different colors. If you are a pink girly like me, I love pink. I love, love, love pink. So I have the hot pink in a size 8, and then I have the light pink in a size 7. The hot pink is an 8.5. So this is an 8.5 in this shoe, and it is a 7 in the light pink. I only have one of each, so just one of each. This is going for $20. So this is, I love this playful furry look. So it's so pretty, and it for the summer, it is really right for the summer. So this one is $20, an 8.5 in the fuchsia hot pink, and then a 7 in the light baby pink, and $20. So also I have this pump, and this is I only have one left of these. So the ones that I'm showing you are in the front. The first ones are only one up. I only have one left. So this is a yellow green snakeskin pump, and this is a size 7. There's only one left, and this one is going for $20 also. BoujeezSteps has affordable shoes, fashionable shoes, where you can go and just pick out a shoe and get that shoe for a low price and still look good wearing that shoe. So this shoe, I have 2 sandals, and also we have the promo of when you purchase $65 or more, you receive two free ankle bracelets. So that I love me a good ankle bracelet, and that is put on a good ankle bracelet, and it kind of shows off your shoe detail as well. So these are the sandals that we have remaining. This is this pretty pearl detail, and it has the rhinestone, and this is a size 7.5. And then we have the pretty snakeskin detail with the rhinestone, and this size is a size 7. So we only have one of each left, and these are $10.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Did you get to show off everything?
Um, I just these three. I do want to show off these because these are the platform shoes that we have. We have this in this pink. I would say nude pink, and it's the platform heel. This is a size 8. This is the size 8, and then we have. I would say I'm gonna say the candy style is the buckle style heel,
Mm-hmm.
and this is in that pretty brown. And this is a size, we have size 7, 9, 10, and 11.
Okay.
And then we have the black just to match the brown. So this
Okay.
one is also 7, 8, sizes 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Okay. Wonderful. Got it. All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad we were able to come on really quick just to show everybody your promo that you have going on, and start
Yes.
off our motivation room with some fun. So,
Yeah.
anyone that got a chance to watch, make sure you head on over to BoujeezSteps, her website. We're going to drop that in the link for anybody that might want to go and shop with her.
Yeah.
And we are going to remind them that they can get either the foot detox pad when they shop with you, or they can get a foot mask. So
Yeah.
those foot masks that you put both of your feet in and they get nice and soft. It's like just like how you would have a face mask, but this one is for your
Hmm.
feet. You can get a pack, one pack of free foot mask. So
Yeah.
let me drop this link in the comments for anyone that needs it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And I will also add it to that description just in case it's not in there on YouTube and Facebook.
Thank you.
Yes, you are very, very welcome. All right. So thank you so much, Kanitra. I'm going to go ahead and transition to our motivation room that we're doing this evening. So I'll take you off. And then if you want to, have that conversation with us and be a part of the conversation, you are more than welcome to join in because we'd love to have you. Okay.
Thank you. Happy
You're
Monday,
welcome.
everyone.
Thank you. All right, so that was Kanitra, founder of BoujeezSteps Boutique. And thank you all so, so much for watching. We truly appreciate you. Thanks for supporting us on Facebook. If you saw us attempting to do this on Facebook as well, we were having some technical difficulties. So I tried to do it. I tested it out. It wasn't working. And that's okay. We still decided to come back and make sure we gave you guys all these wonderful promotions that were going on at BoujeezSteps. So now that we've shared that and we've done that, it's time for us to have our motivation room. And in this motivation room, we're going to have some speakers. So anyone that's wanting to come to the camera and come and speak on the topics that we're going to be discussing this evening, you are more than welcome to join us. If you just want to be a part in the behind the scenes, not ready to be on camera, that's okay. And give me a thumbs up in the chat. Give me some heart emojis. Let me know. Can you guys hear me okay? Can everybody hear me? Okay, good. Okay. So if you can't hear me, just try refreshing, and we'll go from there. So today on our motivation room, I kind of want to get into the topic of this validation and instant gratification. And the reason why is because I'm going to be discussing this at our upcoming Soft Girl Sunday. So I won't go too much in depth. I'll save that beautiful conversation for in person and the recording. Can someone let Nicole know in the chat that she might need to refresh her screen? And then just let her know if she's coming on camera, she can join us. But if she just wants to be behind the scenes, she can watch us behind the scenes or on YouTube. Thank you so much in the private chat. But sorry guys, we're trying to make sure everything's going. Technology is technologying today, or it's not technologying. So basically, I want to talk about this addiction that we sometimes have to instant gratification and to technology, and they kind of go hand in hand. And I say this because we're in a realm now where, or an era, should I say, where everybody looks at external factors to determine if they are successful and if they are moving at the pace they need to be moving at. And I really have to encourage every single person that's watching this, whether you're an entrepreneur or not to make movements based off of external factors. What you do for your business and for your life should not be based off of what the next person is doing. It should be based off of what is right for you. So when you make a decision to do something, it should be because this is right for you and it makes sense for where you're trying to go. Like I said, social media has us in this instant gratification phase. So it's like if you don't see something instant, then it's not success. If you don't get attention instantly, then they don't like you. You know, these are all negative factors that we have kind of taught ourselves with technology. Not everyone, but a lot of people. And I want everybody to break past those patterns because it's so toxic and unhealthy, but it's normalized. Everyone does it now. It's like, it's crazy. I had someone say to me, you know, you don't respond or you don't message me anymore, so we must not be friends. And I thought that was insane. I thought it was insane that because I didn't message them, and it had been a couple of weeks, that means that we're not friends. If I have to check in with you to remind you that I'm your friend, that's not really a friendship. That's not really a friendship that's rooted from like both of us being secure within ourselves and having some depth to us. Because if you have to worry and you have to have somebody validate that something is real every 5 seconds, that's a little unhealthy. And it's not just in friendships. I see it in business too, where entrepreneurs, you know, sometimes they'll give up on themselves because they're not seeing the results that they wanted to see instantly. But things don't happen instantly in life. That's not normal. It's just because we are watching social media and technology that it starts to feel like it's normal. So I need to remind everyone the importance, the big importance of making sure that you are not moving from a place of trying to gain validation from external factors. You know, doing something because you want to be liked, doing something because you think it's the right thing to do, doing something because people tell you that you should do it. Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. So I want to make sure that when you're moving for yourself and you're not moving for external reasons or for what other people say you should be doing, because it's such an unhealthy way and a sad way to live your life. And I feel like we have so much more purpose to live than to be trying to follow a script of what we think is right or what we think is successful. So, with that being said, I want to move into a little bit of another side of the motivation room, which is just kind of giving a little bit of love, giving a little bit of support, letting everybody know that you're not alone if you're going through some things right now in your life. You know, I am super happy and appreciative of everybody that has supported Boss Babe Blog for all this time. Our subscribers, our clients, our shoppers, anyone who has supported us in any kind of way. And I'm really looking forward to continuing these connections and continuing to bring people together and provide resources and provide opportunities for shoppers and entrepreneurs and partners to connect. So that is the overall goal. But I just want to say a huge thank you to every single person that's been a part of our movement, because it definitely is a movement. And if you have not, head over to BoujeezSteps.com and come learn about it. So now that I said that, thank you. I want to move into dropping just a few gems. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm only going to do 5 gems because this blog actually has 30 of them. So we'll be here all day and all night if I go through every single one of them. So I'm not going to do that to y'all because we are not, class is in session, but at the same time, class is not in session. So we're not going to have you here all day and night. And this room is only going to be open for about, I would say, 40 minutes. So if you go to bossbabeblog.com and you scroll down, there's going to be a blog. Keep scrolling. Oh, I didn't realize we had that many published. Okay, never mind. You got to go to the direct source. So if you go to the blog, Boss Babe Blog, like the original page where it says welcome and it has all the information and stuff, you can scroll down and look at the current blogs that we have available, or you can scroll down to where it says search our blog topics and you can just type in 30 gems. Okay. And it's going to pop up with my blog, 30 Gems in 30 Years. If you have not already read this blog, I just want to share. I'm going to share 3 gems and then I'm going to bring on another speaker. If you're ready to speak at the Motivation Room, please turn on your camera, give me a thumbs up, drop a heart in the chat, and let me know you are ready to go. Okay. So the first gem that I want to share with you, there's so many. Jesus. Okay. So let's talk about it. The first gem that I want to share with you is something that really hits home. Many will never acknowledge your greatness because it consumes them. There's going to be times in your life where you are trying to achieve something financially, professionally, spiritually, physically, and you're going to be achieving things that other people will not acknowledge. And it can feel lonely at times where you start to think that you're not doing enough or you're not doing well because you're not giving yourself that credit. And you're looking externally, like we talked about earlier, that external validation. So you're waiting for someone else to see it, someone else to acknowledge you, someone else to pat you on the back, someone else to say they understand what you're doing and that you should keep going. You're waiting for that. And the reality is that sometimes you will never get it with certain people. And that is another reason why you don't want to look for that externally. You want to give that to yourself. So gem number 1 on this blog, many will never acknowledge your greatness because it consumes them. Let's talk about it. This one may be a hard pill to swallow. Many people will never acknowledge your greatness because in some way your greatness consumes them. Life is about choices, and sometimes you will encounter people who will choose to let you live rent-free in their minds for negative reasons instead of positive ones. Instead of giving you your flowers directly and calling a spade, they may find passive-aggressive ways to address your confidence, your character, your accomplishments, rather than simply congratulating you. I've experienced this more than one. One example was one time someone that I looked up to said to me, "Aren't you worried that people will be rubbed the wrong way by your confidence and see you as full of yourself?" That interaction taught me 2 things. First, everyone does not love life on the same level that you do. Second, some people would rather ask questions that place doubt in your mind instead of giving you flowers and the acknowledgement that you deserve. That person wasn't around me because I was insecure. They were around me because I was confident, loved my life, and loved myself. They enjoyed how my confidence made them feel and how I helped them boost their own confidence. But instead of directly acknowledging that, they questioned whether I was worried about how other people perceive me. Another example, when people say things like, "Wow, that couldn't be me," or "If it was me, I would have." Sometimes these statements aren't compliments. They're unnecessary comparisons disguised as observations. If you want to compliment someone's patience, kindness, or excellence, just compliment them. You don't need to compare yourself to them. What I eventually realized is that some people don't value their own time and energy the way that I valued mine. Instead of acknowledging that difference, they compare themselves to me. That's not a compliment. It's an unnecessary comparison. And that leads me to gem number 2. Comparison is not a compliment. It's bait for an insecure or non-validated soul. When people compare you to someone else, I don't automatically take it as a compliment. Sometimes comparison is bait. It can be an attempt to pull your attention or approval because they believe their value, or they hope that you believe your value depends on how they measure you up to someone else. I don't accept comparison as a compliment. If someone wants to compliment me directly, do it. Leave everyone else out of it. If the compliment is truly about me and my accomplishments, why does it need someone else to be a part of the conversation? Once in my professional career, someone told me they liked me more than another professional in my industry because my prices were better and my value was greater. I simply responded with, "I appreciate the compliment. Everyone is different, so I'm glad you found someone that works for you." I refuse to speak negatively about another professional simply because someone's comparing us. This happened in dating. I was told by someone I was quote unquote better than his ex because I did certain things differently. That was the day I stopped talking to him. Why? Because if you're still comparing me to your ex, there's probably unfinished business and I will not be a participant in it. I don't want to be excited because you decided to compare my beauty, my character, or my greatness to another woman's or person's. Make it clear in every relationship in your life that comparison will not drive you to become the version of yourself that someone else thinks you should be, because in many cases, that is why they're doing it. So that is my second gem. I will come back and share 3 more gems. And I love to hear feedback. And also, did anyone want to go? Kanitra, MJ, Nicole, is anybody camera ready? Ready to go. Ready to go. Okay. Miriam, MJ. Okay, period. There we go. Okay.
Listen. Good evening, everybody.
Stop. Because I start and then you start and then we gonna be starting.
I'm not doing this with you, okay? Good evening, everybody.
Dancing.
Before we get into what I actually want to say, I want to piggyback on some of the things that you said earlier. Let me get real close to you right quick. Let me help y'all understand this right quick. The only type of people who can sit around and message somebody all day is the broke and the unemployed. Because if you broke and you unemployed, well, if you're unemployed, you might not be broke. You might not be broke.
Good point.
But if you are somebody who can sit around all day and do this, hold on, let me pick up a phone and do this, I need you to reevaluate your life.
Okay. Unless you are just doing that well, and if you are, we are happy for you.
Yeah, if you are blessed to be able to do that all day, that is perfect. This part of the conversation is not for you. This part of the conversation is for those who may have a 9 to 5, a 5 to 9, a weekday, a weekend, an in-between job.
Khadija said that part.
that might have a job. We can't sit around and, hey girl, how you doing? Or click. Because I don't know about you, all my friends are gainfully employed. And if they're sitting around, if they are sitting around texting me all day, I'm a little scared.
Right?
As a matter of fact, if somebody send me a text message when I know they're supposed to be at work, my follow-up question is, what are you doing?
Okay.
You got to give me some. You got to give me some sort of.
If I call them, I know they're at work. They are working. This isn't going to be a long conversation because I know they're at work.
Mm-hmm. Like this, like my people, at least I need to know. Hey, I'm not going to get you in trouble with you being on the phone because I'm not at work right now. Right? I can talk. Can you?
And I can't pay your bills. So
I sure can't. I got just enough to pay for mine.
And you know what I noticed too, MJ, on that point that you mentioned. For some reason, when you are an entrepreneur full-time, even friends who have their own businesses do not understand the concept of this is my job, this is my livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've even had people who are entrepreneurs themselves that also have a 9 to 5 don't understand the concept of this is my livelihood. So I cannot be playing footsies with you in the text messages or in the DMs or wherever all day long. Let me say it again. This is my livelihood. So It's not an option. I don't get another option. If I decide I don't want to work on it today, nothing happens. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's not to put anything negative, and it's not to place me in a victim mentality because we have choices. I have a choice. I can have a 9 to 5 and have my business as well. Those are options. There's many options on how to do things. However, I notice that for some reason it does not click. So when I say I'm an entrepreneur or I have my own business, in people's minds, all they hear is, oh, you make your own hours, you do what you want, and you probably sit at home in your pajamas and just chill all day. That is not my schedule.
You know who else get that type of rap too? And I'm confused as to why. The people who work from home. Listen, people.
Yeah.
Just because I work from home does not mean that I am available 25/8. Yes, I said 25/8 and not 24/7.
Okay.
If you thought you misheard me, I said that properly. 25/8.
Yeah.
The work from home people, like the ones who are employed but work at home, and the entrepreneurs, that they're the top two. The top two. And I'm
still work.
I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused.
The call is the trap. Okay, girl, talk about. Please let me in with.
Come on, let's do it.
All right, we're about to bring you on the call. Put your hand up when you're ready for me to put you on.
Like, I'm so confused. Like, whether you have, it doesn't matter. 9 to 5, stay at home or work at home. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter. Right? My time is my time.
Kanitra, how you feeling? You ready to get in here?
Yes.
It's my time.
I'm sorry. I'm on the work from home.
I wasn't supposed to open up my bag.
Y'all, I feel like we're the Brady Bunch right now. Like, look at this. Here's a story of a lovely lady.
OMG.
I'm not with you today,
The
okay?
boss, the boss baby bunch. Yes. Okay.
The boss lady brunch.
The
We can
boss,
say the
the
boss
boss
lady
lady
bunch.
bunch, the boss baby bunch. I was trying to put babe in there. I was trying to make
Uh,
it, try to
uh,
incorporate that. I couldn't say the boss babe
Listen,
bloggy brunch. That's a lot of words. That's like four B's at once. But okay. So back to your point, I really do feel like it is the same for work from home people too, or similar. Like it's like you think I'm just chilling all day. I am working my butt off. I'm working my butt off. So if you want to do something, let's get intentional. You know how many times I invited somebody to come to an event that I was hosting where we could really have fun? Or I said, hey, do you want to do this? And they're like, no, no, no. But you want to text me all day? No, no, I don't want to go.
I'm through.
But anyways, that's enough of that. But you, please finish off your thoughts on that. Or let's see, did Nicole or Kanitra, did y'all have any thoughts on what I was talking about earlier? How y'all feel?
um, the thought, the thought that I have is that many people think because many people think because you have a different lifestyle than them. So, like, for example, I'm the auntie. I'm the one that ain't got the kids. They
Mm-hmm.
think that because you don't have any children, you don't really have, lots of responsibilities. That means you have the financial stability to always give, give, give.
Oh my God.
Mm,
And I'm so sick of that narrative that, since I've been on my healing journey almost 5 years, I done told people no, no, and no.
Yeah, that right there. And then also just with not even just with the financial providing part, but like people act belittling your accomplishments because you don't have children. It's a very
Exactly.
that
They
happens so much to me where a person might
they
be like, if I didn't have any kids, then yeah, I'd be doing it too. Okay, now wait a minute. So you see all that I do. I'm not saying other people cannot do what I do, but you're telling
right.
me right now that the only reason why you are not doing everything that you see me doing, which is hosting at least 10 to 15 events a month, 10 to 15 minimum, online and offline, catering to over hundreds of people, cooking meals for 20 to 50 people at once, being responsible for over 70 clients, running 4 businesses, 2 of them which involve me being responsible for other people's businesses, social media, business coaching, consulting, and other projects that I can't say because they might be contracted or NDA. So you're telling me that you would be doing all of that if you didn't have your kids. Because the question I would then ask is, what about all the people around me that don't have kids that aren't doing it? First of all. Secondly, I would say, why are you bringing me into your conversation? Just do what you do for your life. But it's like I've had that happen with people that I thought we were friends, but they just make these little digs like, yeah, if I had that much energy, I'd be doing X, Y, and Z too. This isn't energy. This is discipline. I'm exhausted when I fall asleep, and it's hard for me to sleep sometimes because I do have issues with that, like insomnia type issues. But I'm so tired some nights that it doesn't matter. I'm half asleep. So what?
mm.
That really do it for me. I'm just like, why do we compare our lifestyles? If I didn't have this, I
It exactly.
like
And
just
it's
be
just
be you.
I,
and
I,
it's and it's just like, just because someone doesn't have children doesn't mean that they don't have a lot on their plates.
mm,
Think about the many hats that you have to wear being a full-time employee, a business owner, right? And trying to be all the things to yourself, right?
Yeah,
And not to mention, people think that because you don't have children in a relationship, like in a marriage, that doesn't mean that your partner is not your family. Your partner is part of your family. That's the family you've built with your partner. Just because y'all don't have no kids doesn't mean that y'all are not a family.
Exactly. I think we need to take away, because family isn't just about blood; it's about the people that you are loyal to, that you live and grow with. But
Exactly.
I think what we overall need to take from this for everyone, whether you have kids, don't have kids, have dogs, don't have dogs, is that at the end of the day, everyone has things that make their life easier, and then they have things that give their life challenges. And what those things are will be different depending on the person. So for you, it may be children. For the next person, it may be mental health issues. For the next person, it may be physical health issues. For the next person, it may be other kind of issues or things that they have going on. We all have things going on in our life. So, let's not discredit the next person just because their life is different, because you only get a taste of what it is that they've experienced or how they feel on a day-to-day basis. So I think that would be a good reminder for people. What about you, Kanitra? Did you have anything you want to throw in there, or any motivational message you wanted to add, or anything you want to piggyback off about the gems that I said? What you got?
Um, well, everything is hidden now because of the work from home.
Oh
My
yeah,
kids, my daughters are grown, but it's still like they're, yeah, that's another
you
story.
never stop
Yeah,
being a mom.
you never stop being
You will never stop
ever,
being a mom.
ever.
Yeah, that
So
people don't understand.
even with a grandbaby, it's still. So yeah, the work from home, I get the calls all the time. I'm like, um, I may be on a call, and then if I don't answer, it's like a call again. I'm like, okay, um, you're gonna hang up and call back again. So yeah, it's yeah.
Like
The
I
work
didn't
from
see your
home
phone
is
call the
still,
first time.
yeah.
Listen, I was blowing you up. A couple minutes ago after this live, because I was trying to go live. Khadija couldn't find a live. I couldn't find her. Listen, I'm live on her business page. I'm over here sending text messages trying to find her, calling her. I didn't call her on, try to find her through Instagram. I'm like, where you at?
Listen,
But I promise, on a regular day, I understand why people think they're just gonna call you and you're gonna pick up, and when they ask what you're doing, you're gonna say, "Oh, nothing, just chilling with my feet up, sipping
Yeah.
on a
no,
martini."
it do
Watching
be the people
Netflix.
that blow up the phones. Like I didn't see your phone call come across my screen the first time. See, the first time I was actually busy. The second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 10th, 12th, 15th time, I'm now ignoring you because you didn't get the message. You didn't get the memo the first time. Because I pay this phone bill. We didn't have this comment. I pay this phone bill.
Listen.
I choose who I want to talk to.
Amen.
Right.
And then at that
Thank
moment, I may
you.
not have wanted to
Thank
talk to you.
you.
Listen, I had someone text me back to back after I told them, "Hey, I will be available on Friday." This person texted me back to back over and over again, and I didn't open not one message because I just said I'll be available on Friday. And then when Friday came, I responded to the most recent one. And then they had the audacity to say, "You didn't get my messages. I know you saw it." I'm not reading all that. I told you Friday. Now you trying to give me homework.
Not homework.
No. Homework.
Not homework.
Because it is homework. Like, no, we gotta know. So yeah, I do understand that. I resonate with what MJ said and with what Kanitra said about the phone situation. No, don't keep calling me over and over again. I already told you I'm working.
I already told you, and I need to go back and piggyback on what Nicole said because that struck a nerve over here. That
Which
struck a
one, the kid
whole
thing?
the no kid thing and the thing that you just have all this money to blow. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
It happens.
Because while you have all these able-bodied people. Look, listen. You have children. You birth people into this world. Some of them may not be able-bodied. This message is not for those people. We're talking about those who are of sound mind, who are able-bodied and can work. Go to work. Stop asking me for my money. My money has to go and make sure that my lights stay on, my internet stays on. My body is clothed. I like to eat. You taking food out of my mouth.
And baby, once you start taking food out of my mouth, we got a whole.
Listen, once you start robbing me of food, I got a problem with you.
Yeah.
Okay. On top of all that, I still got to make sure I got clothes. Make sure that bills are paid. Because remember, I'm a business owner.
Yeah. And there's other things that go on in your life that you don't advertise every time that you have to take care of. You have other
exactly.
You know, what if you're in your community, which you are an educator in your community, but there are a lot of things that people take on responsibilities for. So, it's just that idea of comparing yourself in general. It's just so, I'll say it like this. I feel like when you compare yourself to the next person in the sense of, well, if I had this, I'd be doing that too, it's disrespectful to yourself.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because you are taking actual energy out to talk about why you would have something if you were like the next person, when what you need to be using that energy for is pouring it back into yourself to live the best version of your life, whether that is with kids, without kids, with a family, without a family, with a partner, without a partner. So I do really feel like we have to be mindful of how we compare ourselves, how we talk about ourselves to people, but also internally. We have to watch that. And I make sure I pay attention to that myself. Like, this is all about me. I'm not going to be making my life about what the next person is doing. And give people their flowers. It feels much better to do that than to be that person in the corner in the dark, like Quasimodo. If I had your energy, I'd be doing this too. I'd have a business.
It's always somebody in the cut watching. And
why y'all counting my watch? And I'm
in the corner,
listen. And I do want to just let this one last part out to those of us who are without children by force or by choice. If you are blessed to get money from me and you told me that it was supposed to be a loan, pay me my money back.
Listen. Sometimes
pay me my money back.
Sometimes you have in your mind, you have to have, sometimes you have to have it in your mind that when you let people borrow money, that you might not get it back. You might not get it back. And that's why you don't let those people in particular borrow money from you no more.
Oh, absolutely. But if you gave me your word and said, hey, I need this for this, I'm going to pay you back on this day, and that day passes and you have not paid me back on that day, please know and understand that was your 3 strikes. You're out.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Because that's where I draw the line.
Strike 1, 2. You don't even get a second chance. Strike 1, 2, 3, and that one shot, you are out.
As a mother, I never look for it back. I as a mother, I'm just like, okay.
And I can understand that one. Honestly, I can understand that because when you have offsprings, your money may not always stay your money. I don't want to say your money is their money because that's not the case. But your money does not always stay your money. However, for the rest of us who you gave me your word, it's your word that you gave me.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like if I'm playing around and I tell somebody, hey, I need some money, I'm not going to pay you back. I'm already expecting that. But when you tell me that you're going to pay me back and then you do not, and if this message is reaching somebody who may need to pay somebody back, go ahead, pay them back.
Listen,
pay them back.
Listen.
We went from motivation. We went from BoujeezSteps shopping live to the motivation room to the boss
to the pay them back room.
Listen,
I'm motivating people to pay your loans. Pay your loans.
If that person or those particular people borrow money from you and they know they haven't paid you back, they not gonna ask you for the money. They not that stupid.
Some might be.
Yeah, look, we had to shut that down real quick. You'd be surprised because I've even had people who hadn't even completed things that they were supposed to complete for me come back talking about some. Hey, can you help? What? Are you
smoking?
Are we? Am I dreaming? Okay, let me read this real quick. So Tiffany said, "Man, I'm in Walmart. Can't join." But I'm so proud because y'all are representing. Preach, ladies, preach. And thank you so much, Tiffany. We appreciate you. If you get out of Walmart and we're still on, you're more than welcome to join us. Have a good time. But Yeah. So I do want to make sure though, before we get back into the episode of Loan Sharks, um, did 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 anyone want to move forward with their positive or motivational message that they want to share with the audience today?
Me.
Go ahead. What you got for us?
My motivational message outside of being loan shark.
A loan shark. Yes.
Yes, I will always be a loan shark. I'm
Absolutely.
going to
Absolutely.
I'm going to motivate you to find your lane and stay in it. And I promise this is not the mean version of that. There's a reason behind it. I say find your lane and stay in it, especially in business.
Oh man.
Because when you start looking at everybody else and what they're doing and what resources they have, what platforms they're using, you start to think that you have to be on that platform as well.
Yeah.
And that platform may not be the best platform for you. I'm saying this personally from the Queen's Digital Studio. Listen, the Queen's Digital Studio, y'all know how I feel about the Queen's Digital Studio, but if you don't know, I feel like this year, the Queen's Digital Studio has been the foster child. There has been no permanent home. Why has there been no permanent home? Because I'm sitting here looking at every other website. Ooh, maybe this one be better. Maybe this one be better. I'm sitting here and I'm losing money. I'm losing money sitting here doing all this research, looking at all these different platforms, and I have not found like my home for the Queen's Digital Studio.
Yeah.
I have now. But it took me going back to a platform that I was like, I really don't think I want to do this platform, but this platform is going to be the best one for what I need and what I'm anticipating my clients are going to want.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, for the Queen's Digital Studio, I don't like the fact that you have to go back and buy a product and then go back and buy another product and then go back and buy another product. But by the time I get finished doing all that, I don't forget what other products I wanted. That's just me. And if I forget which products that I want, I'm just going to X off of your website and I'm through. So imagine what my customers might be saying at the same time. If I got to go back and buy 5 products 5 separate times, I don't want to do that. So for me, it was finding my lane, finding what works for what I'm looking for, and staying there. So get in your lane and stay there. If you have a website platform that works for what you need for it to work for, stay with it. Yes, this new latest product is going to come out. Yes, this new latest, this is going to come out. This is going to come out. AI is revolutioning everything. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. If this works for you in your lane, keep going at it. If it does not work, then you need to make the change. I'm not saying stay permanently and then you losing money because it's not working. I'm saying stay if it works for you. We have to stop looking at other business owners, especially for those who are on like year 5, year 15, and I'm here at day whatever. And we're comparing our success. We're comparing what websites they're using. And it's causing not only people to lose money, but it's causing sadness. It's causing depression because you're like, oh, well, I just can't. You can't compare yourself to somebody else because your day one and their day one were at 2 different points. At 2 completely different points. So whatever and this is going to anybody who needs to hear it, whatever you have found that works for you and your business, stay with it. That's it. Just stay with it. Because if you don't stay with it and you find yourself moving in different places, how are you going to build that email base? How are you going to build that clientele? You got to stay with what you know and stay in your lane. So that's what I got for you. Stay in your lane.
Absolutely. I love it. I think this applies to business. Applies to personal. Hold on a second. It applies to business. It applies to personal life. It's that shiny penny syndrome that we talk about a lot, which is the next thing, oh, I have to do this or I have to do that. And it's not always coming from, oh, I need to do it because I just want it. Sometimes it comes from, like MJ said, feeling like I need to have this, or I need to try this platform, or I want this. And in all actuality, the reality behind business, in many cases, that I've said this a million times, there is no magic recipe. It's consistency. So people will say, what platform should I use? Do you think I need to use this one? Which one was going to be, am I going to be the most successful? Now, do you have platforms that might be better for your brand? Absolutely. Like, for example, if you own a home for seniors, you might have a better chance at connecting with your target audience through Facebook, through TikTok, brands or platforms that are known for that. Now, if you are trying to connect with a younger audience that is not, assisting seniors, maybe you try something different from Facebook. Now, it's not going to be a one size fits all. It's going to be different. But my point here is there are platforms that might be better based off of your target audience and your age. However, in many cases, you can still make sales with consistency and having a strategy and sticking to it. I can't tell you how many times a person told me, we got this new platform out. Like every time a platform came out, somebody came back with a announcement. They dragged a whole folder. I found this new platform and it's called Lemonade, and we do. I found a new platform. It's called TikTok, and we do. I found a new platform. It's called da da da. Guess what? Because it's a cycle. Because these platforms keep promoting the same things to you, so you feel like, okay, I got to stop what I'm doing here and I got to go join that. And it's okay to explore some things, but you have to first create the consistency to determine if what you are doing does work. And most people, like I talked about in our sales room this morning, most people haven't even scratched the surface with even selling their products on one platform consistently. And they haven't done it consistently for a whole month or a whole 3 months or a whole 5 months. They haven't even done that yet. But they're talking about how they haven't made sales and, oh, I don't see sales coming from this. You haven't been selling. You're not going to see sales because you haven't been selling. And some people mistake communicating for selling or introducing themselves for selling. Although there are silent ways to sell, you haven't actually aggressively initiated the sales yet on one platform consistently. So when you said that, the first thing that popped up to me was that ebook, TikTok Gone, baby. Y'all go check that out. And that ebook is talking about how everybody was so focused on jumping to these different platforms. I need this, I need that. They get on the TikTok, and then when TikTok went down, everybody flipped out. Now, even though this is a little bit of a different topic, the message behind it, which was if you had already started focusing on your foundation and your consistency in one place that is reliable and then moving to the next place, you wouldn't have to worry about TikTok being down. So it's a little bit different, but that concept that MJ's talking about, I'm 1,000% with it every single time. You got to stick to one thing, and you can't let people trick you into feeling like you have to be on to the next thing every single time. You can tweak stuff, but you can't keep changing the recipe before you actually cook the food, or else we're going to be starving. We're never going to eat. So that's a good, we're never going to eat. I'm going to come in the kitchen and you're going to say, oh, I changed this out. I put bell peppers instead of onions. 30 hours later, we're never going to eat. So keep that analogy. Nicole, Kenitra, did either of you want to piggyback off of that or take it away with your motivational message of the month?
I do want to piggyback
Okay.
regarding trying to do so much at one time, right? Trying to, you know, I guess what I want to say is that when it comes to business, right? And we all know that you must have, multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income doesn't mean having 7 different businesses.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have one business with multiple streams of income. So, like for me as a reseller, you can offer different products of some sort, right?
Hmm.
You can offer different products of some sort. You can also, create digital products regarding reselling or things like a boutique content calendar, things like that. But you
Yep.
don't have to start another business. And it's just like with the Goddess Globe collection. Instead of me having 2 different businesses, I decided just to bring the collection over to the boutique. and just have it under a wellness collection.
You're right. I mean, you're absolutely right.
Because why are we having, multiple LLCs? For what?
No, you're correct. And then that's another thing. Financially, a lot of times people are assuming. Hold on one second, guys. I need to send out a memo. I forgot to send this out to her.
While she's typing out that memo, them multiple LLCs, man, listen, explain something. When you get your first LLC and you understand the pain that it feels
Yes.
to purchase
exactly.
the LLC, and then you want to go and turn around and purchase a second one and a third one.
Listen.
So listen, the thing is, when it comes to the what you call this, what was it I'm mentioning? The multiple streams of income. Like you said, you don't have to have multiple businesses to have multiple streams of income. A lot of people are oh my bad, Kenitra, I'm sorry, I thought you was out. A lot of people are misinterpreting what multiple streams of income really means because they haven't gone into that financial research. But if you have multiple businesses and they're in the same industries or they're offering the same things, that is one stream of income that you have. They're just in different ways. And a lot of people are assuming that if I open a new business, I have this. If you have two boutiques, you still have one stream of income because they're both boutiques.
Exactly.
So, we have to really do that research to know what we're doing to create that financial security. And also don't go based off of what you're seeing on social media, because a lot of people were going based off that social media trend where it was like, oh, multiple streams of income, this, but they didn't really understand what that meant. So I saw people, I saw people who had a clothing business and then they opened another clothing business and they say, I have two streams of income now, guys. You don't. You have one stream of income and you're doing it two different ways, but that's one stream of income to be an entrepreneur. Now you need a different stream of income. You need to have a 9 to 5. You need to have something different. So you got to be able to do the research first. Don't go based off of what you think it is or what people are telling you it is, because that's not the case. So now that we've talked about that, Kenitra, did you want to share your motivational message of the month?
Yes, I kind of want to piggyback off of what MJ said, because I stay in your lane, because I was feeling that way last week. And I normally don't watch other entrepreneurs' business and just look at certain things, but it kind of had me feeling like, okay, well, looks like they're progressing, but really sometimes when people are posting, you don't know if that's true. You don't know if they actually are getting that income in. You don't know if they're actually getting sales. So I felt some type of way, but then I pulled myself back together and like, you know what, I'm gonna keep posting, keep doing. So my message is just keep posting, just keep doing it. It's gonna eventually hit. You just keep doing it and don't focus on anyone else. Like MJ said it well, stay in your lane.
Exactly.
You know what I think about when MJ said that? I thought about this moment when I was in my car with my mom and my family, and we were driving, and it was somebody who was clearly not paying attention, so they were going into our lane. My mom was driving, and she talked about stay in your lane, stay in your lane. So now
I sure do use it on the road too. You got two lines. I need you to stay in them. Thank you.
Now
two of them.
Like mentally
stay in
stuck.
them.
When people say that, I'm mentally stuck with that. Like that song pops up in my head of her singing like that. It was sometimes me and my family, we just randomly start singing it when we around her too. Stay in your lane. So yeah, that's what y'all need to do. You need to keep that in your mind. And I'm glad that you shared that, Kenitra, because again, I think the fact that MJ talked about this, the fact that you talked about this, and we were just discussing this, it just goes back to what we've talked about many times, which is a lot of people are feeling or experiencing what you are feeling right now. A lot of people feel scared. A lot of people feel like maybe they should give up. A lot of people feel like they don't have what they need. A lot of people feel like it's not perfect enough. Everyone is feeling that. But what is going to separate the people who are successful from the people who are not successful is their ability to keep going and keep pursuing their dreams, but also to understand that action is more important than thought. You do have to sit down and plan and think, but you don't want to develop action paralysis where you're just thinking everything all at once and you don't do anything. We want to sit down, we want to create a plan, and we want to execute it. We don't procrastinate, we don't sit on it, we don't give ourselves time to change our mind. Get it done. Because the more you do this, the more you teach yourself to trust yourself. So just remember, anyone out there who's going through this or feeling like this in your life, in your business, everybody feels like this. It's not abnormal. The question is, what do you do? Do you work through it, or do you allow that to be your Achilles heel and the reason why you don't continue? Because there's brands that have been open for 10 plus years that are successful now, or making sales, having clients now that were not in the beginning. So you have to keep going, and you're going to eventually get to a point where you laugh about where you were before, not because you're making fun of yourself, but because it's just funny. Like it's just funny in a good way. I sometimes do that. Like, I think about those days when I used to be like, oh, would you like to try this, or have your brand advertiser pay me to do X, Y, and Z, and sometimes people would be like, oh, well, I don't know, I'm not sure, I gave my money to Google, I gave my money to Facebook ads, I can't do it anymore, I can't afford it. And I say, okay, and I keep pushing. And now I have people filling out applications to be a client. And so if I would have let those early moments where I felt like, oh, I don't think anybody's really liking this, or nobody's biting, or I'm not sure if this is a good service, affect me to the point where I wasn't able to keep going, I would never have the amazing clients that I have. I would never have the relationships that I've built. I would never have been able to create the impacts that I've created. I was just sitting today thinking, while I was microwaving those bones that I was chewing on the other night with MJ Nicole. And I was just thinking to myself, I didn't even pause for a moment and say that I have been able to entertain, connect, and provide a space for other people to connect with over 300 women this year, or 300 people this year. And we're just in the middle of the year. So we still have more to go. Can I end at 1,000? Who knows? But the fact that I have been able to create a space to help people and create that impact with over 300 people in person, that's not even counting the people online, is an amazing thing. So I gave myself those flowers today, but I was just sitting and thinking about that. I was like, wow, I didn't even think about that. I've been able to feed 20 to 50 people at a time at multiple events this year. At one point in time, I used to say, ooh, that's kind of expensive. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Or, oh, I don't know how I'm going to plan this out. Or, oh, this has to be perfect. Or, oh, I have to have this certain thing. And eventually, I just stopped getting in my own way and in my own head. And I said, do it. And after you do it and you keep doing it, it becomes that much more smoother. And you kind of forget about those low days because it's just natural for you. And other people can see that. And that's when you start to see people gravitating towards what you have, which is internal validation and internal confidence. So, just a reminder for anyone that is going through that, right now. Or if you just have a down moment for a split second, pick yourself back up, brush yourself off, and keep moving forward, because it is a part of the journey. And the last thing I would say to this before I let anyone else piggyback off or share another message is that the other night when I was talking with Tiffany and MJ and Nicole, I was saying that when you're going through things, when you're trying to achieve great things in your life and make impacts on people, you're going to have challenges. You're going to have days where you don't feel your best. If you didn't, I would be a little concerned. I would love that for us if we were in a life where you didn't have any challenges and you could just easily obtain things. But what lesson would we learn through that? But also, it's not realistic. So when you're trying to do something great and big, you're going to have great and big challenges, and you're going to have days where you feel a little low. That's normal. That's a part of it. If you were feeling comfortable and you were just chilling and cruising, you were like, oh yeah, I'm good, everything's good, that would be because you're not trying to achieve something that's on a higher level. You're staying at the level that you are, so you're comfortable there. But because you're trying to achieve something that's on a different level, you're going to have that friction. And that's just a part of life and growth and elevation. So that's the reminder I want to leave. Did anyone else have a positive message that they wanted to share?
A positive message that I wanted to share is that we are halfway through 2026. So give yourself a pat on the back Give yourself credit when it's due. It doesn't matter how big or small the win is. Okay.
Tanisha's so extra. She had to do the back, the front.
Like I need all the pad.
Thought she was about to start stepping or something. She said,
You know, keep giving yourself grace through this crazy world that we live in.
yeah,
And just keep going for the kill. Keep going after, those goals. Those hobbies that you always wanted to do. Like,
yeah,
now is the time. Now is the time to do it, because time waits for no one.
yeah.
Right.
That's one of the best reminders you could give a person. Time waits for no one. So you can't wait for anyone either. You can't wait for people to see it. You just got to make it happen. You can't wait for people to understand it. You just have to pursue it. So yes, I definitely agree with that. So I did have just a few more gems. I'm gonna leave with this, and then we're gonna move into our success room, which is actually probably gonna be off camera. I don't know. We'll see. But let's see. Normally we do it off camera. We talk a little bit about the success room and then we go off camera. And I think I want to do that to give everybody an opportunity to talk about their wins and also just kind of give some updates, and I can give some feedback or resources that I've seen that have been working too. Let's see. So hold on, let me find that gem. Kanitra, have you heard that song with where they had like Michael Jackson sitting next to a vegetable? Have you seen that?
No. No. Now I got a picture in my
You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. I'm sorry, it's stuck in my head. I just need to get it out again. I just need to get it out again. That's all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. So pick a random number, Kanitra.
7.
7. Okay, gem number 7. Many people are addicted to instant gratification. This is the gem. Technology has made it possible to get almost anything faster. As a result, many people have become addicted to immediate results. In business, I've seen people purchase a service and expect instant success. They expect $20,000 in sales to appear immediately. They expect instant attention, instant customers, instant growth. That's not how business works. You can invest in excellent marketing and advertising, but you still need time, consistency, strategy, and execution. Social media has created the illusion that everyone is supposed to succeed immediately. When we see someone's successful season, and we assume we deserve the same results without realizing how long they worked to get there. Many entrepreneurs quit because they have slow days, but successful businesses have slow days too. Sometimes they have $0 days. The difference is that they don't allow anyone to or they don't allow one slow day to convince them that they are not capable of succeeding. The same applies into relationships. Some people expect instant closeness with friends or romantic partners. If the relationship doesn't immediately feel perfect, they leave. I'm not telling you to stay in unhealthy relationships. I'm telling you to understand that authentic relationships take time. We also need to stop confusing proximity with quality. The person you text every day may not actually want the best for you. The person you see every morning may actually be the reason you are not growing. The person who texts you once a month may genuinely love you and support you when it matters. Don't confuse constant access with genuine connection.
Oh wow.
Thank you. Yes.
That was deep.
Thank you. I do what I can. So Nicole, you next. Pick a number. Any number from 1 to 30.
Ooh. I'm gonna say 30.
Okay. Ooh, okay, wait. Is that the right one? Yes, okay. You better give yourself credit. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care how you feel today. Don't you ever speak negatively about something you're building for yourself. Don't talk down about your business. Don't talk down about your goals. Give yourself credit. Celebrate every win. Celebrate the small victories. Celebrate the progress that no one else sees. Treat every step forward as something worth appreciating. Happiness isn't only found at the finish line. Happiness is also found in appreciating what you already have recognized, or what you already have and are recognizing. What you already have. Oh, and recognizing what you are building along the way. Sorry about that. Give yourself credit for surviving. Give yourself credit for trying again. Give yourself credit for learning. Give yourself credit for growing. Give yourself credit for becoming. It is hard to speak highly of yourself on the days when you don't feel your best, but it is a choice. And you have the power to choose a different story. Don't let fear convince you that you aren't capable of greatness. Don't let one bad decision become your identity. Don't let someone else's lack of acknowledgement make you question your value. You have made it this far. You are still learning. You are still growing, and you are becoming. That is something worth celebrating.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, y'all need to get on this blog, baby. Y'all sleeping. Let me copy and paste this in the link. Okay, MJ, pick a random number between 1 and 30, please.
26.
Okay. Guys, I'm dropping the link to the blog in the comments. Let's look at 26. See. Scrolling down. Ease on down the road. Okay, let's see. If you haven't watched that movie, you have no clue what I just referenced. But if you did, you just know. All right, June 26. Get serious about your health. Make the choice. Your health matters. Some healthy choices cost money, but many don't. You can choose to stop reaching for your phone first thing in the morning. You can choose to meditate for 5 minutes. You can create boundaries with stressful people. You can choose healthier content. You can choose research-free resources. You can research free resources. You can look for community programs, counseling, options, fitness resources, and other support systems. When you have the financial ability, you can make additional investments in your health. You can explore healthier food options. You can invest in wellness support. You can work with professionals to help you grow. But remember, balance matters. Health isn't about becoming obsessed. It's about creating sustainable choices. If you have something unhealthy that you love, perhaps make it an occasional treat instead of an everyday habit. Slowly find alternatives. Research, practice, learn. Your health is worth taking seriously. Snaps, backpacks, claps.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So with that being said, guys, does everybody want to share their favorite message of tonight, or the message that resonated the most with them before we call it a night?
I liked all of the motivational messages and topics that we discussed on tonight.
Same.
Yeah.
They were good. They were really good.
Yeah, they're the same. And for me, to stay in your lane is, for me, that's the number one. I'm gonna have to put that: stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. That's it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, MJ?
All of the messages were great tonight, but the MJ Loan Shark program might become a thing for real.
Listen.
The MJ Loan Shark program might become a thing. Not a business, just a thing. Not another business, just a thing.
Hold on, y'all, because let's end with this this beautiful ad. If you guys need someone to call up somebody that owes you money, go ahead and call 29234-2741. And she will take care of the rest. MJ,
listen. Better her than me being a loan shark, because I'm telling you, I will show up at your establishment.
Pick one. Your home, your work, your business, pick one.
So on a peaceful note, and a non-loan shark note, but you know, on a funny note, I really did enjoy having a great time talking with you ladies. And I appreciate every single one of you for sharing a positive message. I think that there's someone out there who probably needed to hear every single one, or at least one today. And this was a wonderful motivation room. The motivation room does have a name, a different name. It says we're live shopping with BoujeezSteps because we were live shopping with BoujeezSteps. But I am going to put / motivation room so that people who normally watch don't get confused. And if you want to, while I'm changing that, Kenitra, you're welcome to show off a couple last little minute shoes, and everybody get ready to share one service you want to recommend to the people. What you got? Or one shoe. If you want to recommend the top selling shoe, feel free.
I think the top recommendation is the platform.
Okay.
It's a comfortable shoe. It's a friendly heel, walk friendly heel. And I just feel like the wedges are a good fit. They look really, really cute. And summer is almost over. Labor Day is almost here. So pull those sandals out, depending on where you are, the weather. But I feel like the platform heel, and these are $35.
Okay.
And we have the two, spend $65 or more, and you receive 2 free ankle bracelets from Bling with Shell. So,
okay,
guys, these are the 2 that I wanted to show off.
Okay, those are cute. All right, thank you. And then, Nicole, did you have a hot item or a top seller that you want to give the people?
Right now, the jogger sets are on clearance in the mango color. So they're they're 2-piece sets. They're they're very comfy, versatile, and they are on sale $10. That's the clearance price, plus shipping. And the sizes that I have available are a 2XL and a 3XL.
Okay, got it. And then, what about you, MJ? Did you have a recommended product or service you want to share?
Yeah. If you head on to the queensdigitalstudio.net and shop our done for you social media products, we are switching our platforms out. So what you see on that current platform may not make it over to the new platform. So you might want to go ahead and get those. I would recommend the done for you section on the queensdigitalstudio.net while we are working on the back end to get our new platform, our home, our forever home, because she is no longer a foster child. We have a home. We're working on building that home, and we're excited. We got some things that are coming up, and we're working. We're working.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are very welcome. All right. And then last but never least, and thank you for joining us, LaSalle. We're about to start on to this success room in just one moment. In about 2 minutes, we'll be getting started on that. What is going on with my clicker? I've been over here messing with this clicker for the past...
Sorry, y'all. My camera is off. I'm currently eating dinner.
Oh, you're fine. We're about to get ready to shut down. So basically, I just wanted to share that right now we have an amazing signature opportunity of the month. We have 2, actually. So the first signature opportunity of the month is going to be for people who need help with setting up their YouTube channel, and that is an investment of $100. The second signature opportunity of the month is a visibility boost. So that is also $100. If you have rewards, you may have an opportunity to use your rewards like coupons and things, or if you're on our rewards program. If you don't have any rewards that are eligible, that's okay. You can still sign up for the visibility boost. It's an investment of $100. You're going to get 15 blogs written about your products, your services, how to shop with your brand, your mission. You're going to get a podcast dedicated to highlighting your products. And then you're also going to receive another advertising benefit as well. 30 days being featured in our community. So that's what I have for everyone. Thank you so much for watching the Motivation Room, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.